welcome to Procrastination Central, the place where we accomplish nothing and do nothing all day except for watch television, because that's what my life has become. I guess this is gonna be a tea vlog today, or maybe we can call it a coffee vlog, because I'm riding on the coattails of the last couple of times that I can get the gingerbread latte at my Starbucks. They've already peeled off the Christmas menu, no more snowman sugar cookies, so I think they are kind of like running out of the gingerbread latte flavored syrup. Welcome to a new year. You can't get things that are delicious anymore. I only drink coffee at Starbucks from like September to January. I only like it when it's like pumpkin spice latte and gingerbread latte season, and then the rest of the 12 months I'm like, bleh. I talked about this a little bit in my unboxing video lately. I just am feeling so sluggish and unmotivated, and I think that I talk about this every single year because it's probably just seasonal depression, which I'm pretty sure I and like 99% of the rest of the world get. There's like all this excitement, like for the fall season, for Halloween, and then for Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas, and then for New Year's, and then in January it's just like, bleh. So I've literally just been catnapping a lot. Also, it's astoundingly cold here right now for me, and I know that the rest of you guys that live in other places that is not South Texas are gonna be laughing at me, but we did have a really nice, totally warm, wonderful Christmas. I know a lot of people don't like it when it's warm outside for Christmas. I personally love it, and it was like 82 degrees Fahrenheit this Christmas, so I was like extra merry this year. Most of my family and Dogman hated it. They all like cooler Christmas, but now it's like totally cold outside. Cold for me, which is between like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's been getting in the 40s and even in the 30s at night. So it just makes me not very excited. And like walking is one of my absolute favorite things to do. That is what I do when I'm feeling stressed, when I'm having an anxiety attack, when I'm feeling like a little bit depressed or a little bit sad. All those things that I struggle with that I've talked to you guys about before. Walking is my number one form of like therapy. Dogman and I will go walking, and sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just walk. I just will like walk for like miles a day. I don't really want to be doing that when it's cold, and today it's rainy, and now I'm just babbling about the weather incessantly. We've just been like kind of hanging out lazily, and Dogman and I have also been watching Rome, which I know is like a super old HBO series, but we have an Apple TV and we watch HBO Go, and we just keep like picking up on all these old series. That is a really good show. If you're looking for a new really good show to watch and you are able to watch adult things, it's definitely probably for like 18 or older. It's like TV 18 or whatever they call that. I feel like pretty much all the TV shows that I watch are kind of like more mature in terms of like violence and adult themes. I mean, pretty much everything that comes on HBO is like not suitable for children. So just keep that in mind. If you're younger, you probably shouldn't be watching this, but if you are an older member of the Swamp family and you like things that are kind of like historical, I love historical dramas. And it's kind of funny because like always in history class, like ancient Rome was like some of my least favorite history to study, and Dogman actually found this show first. I thought I was gonna hate it, so the first couple episodes I just kind of like tuned it out, and then I became obsessed with it, which is kind of ironic because like the last series that I recommended to you guys, which was Borgia with Jeremy Irons. There's a good version, a bad version. The one with Jeremy Irons is the good one. But Dogman started watching that. I thought I would hate it, and then I started paying attention to it, and now I love it. And then the same thing has happened with Rome. Now I'm like totally interested. I want to like start like reading history books about Caesar and stuff. I don't know. Suddenly I'm Caesar crazy. Which is fine, because I love Caesar salad. It's so great. It's like one of my favorite things to eat. I could eat a Caesar salad every single freaking day. So other than that, like I've just been catnapping a lot, which is, oh, do you guys ever, I swear I probably told you guys this before, but do you ever like have a dream and it's so great and you're like, oh, like you kind of start to wake up and then you can like remember all the points of your dream, but then when you fully wake up and you open your eyes and like you get a phone call or text message or somebody talks to you and then it just totally flies out of your mind. That has happened to me twice this week with 2 epic dreams. And the first one I totally wanted to write down because I feel like it could have made a really awesome short story. So I'm just gonna tell you guys the parts that I remember because I always love sharing dreams when I can remember parts of them. So Dogman and I were on this trip and it was supposed to be like Savannah, Georgia, but it was in actuality like the city that I was thinking of was the San Antonio Riverwalk, and I'll try and post a picture in here. We were just there for Christmas and it's just like a really cool place in Texas. It's a fun place to hang out. There's like all these shops and stuff, and then there's just like a river. It's pretty neat looking. I had this dream though that I went into this little curio shop, and I'm always dreaming about like curiosity shops. Like, you know, I do uncommon objects hauls a lot here on my channel. So just like shops that are filled with like old antiques or weird or creepy things. And sometimes it's so weird because I like construct these settings in my dreams and it's almost like it's a real place, because a couple times I've created like an uncommon objects type store in my mind, and it's like this humongous place like filled with all these antiques, but it's like I've been to that same place more than once in my dream and it always looks the same in my dream, but there's nowhere like it on earth that I've found. So I'm in this curio shop and there's this doll that's sitting off in the corner and it's like a massive doll. Ooh, I'll go ahead and show you mine, okay? Cause like I'll just show you my doll. I just got a new one. Meet the new baby! I just got her off of Etsy and she was kind of one of my Christmas presents to myself, but she's actually pretty humongous. She is 27 inches. So I think that that is over a foot tall. I can't even get her in all of the frame. Actually, that must be more than 1 foot tall, because isn't it 12 inches and a foot? I'm gonna look real stupid right now, but I know nothing about math or counting or measurements. Okay, I'm a literary and history-minded kind of person. I'm artistic. I'm not factual based. I absolutely love her. She's gorgeous. Hello, baby. I had this really awesome dream about a baby, and it was supposed to be like an evil baby doll, like a baby doll that people were scared of. There's 1,000 stories, like both that are kind of like folk tales and like movies just totally made up stuff where like a doll is evil or like something like that. And in my dream, this doll's name was Jenny. And I know some of you are gonna be really excited because like when I say names in my videos, I know that there are Swamp family members named Jenny out there. So if your name is Jenny, hey! So this doll's name was Jenny, and Jenny was supposed to be an evil doll. But I was like, oh no, I'm gonna go talk to Jenny. And so I go up to this like evil doll and I had some kind of conversation with this doll, but it was like a one-sided conversation, but it was like, I knew that the doll knew what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I had a conversation with the doll where I was like, hey doll, what day is it today? Oh, it's a Wednesday. It wasn't like that, but it was like some kind of like I was talking out loud, or rather whispering, which is kind of creepy. And the doll was like understanding what I was saying. And it was like I did something or I said something to Jenny that made her uneval, and the shop owners were just so thrilled that they went and they gave me like a silver medallion, but it came out of like, you know those gumball machines? We always call them gumball machines, where you like put a coin in, like a quarter, and you twist it and you get a little plastic egg out and there's like a toy inside. So the shop owner went and like put a quarter in and like got this thing out, and it was like this silver medallion, and he was like, this is for you, you've taken the curse off of Jenny. And I was like, oh, okay, great. I don't know. And then it was like something else where like I was representing someone. It's like I was supposed to go like speak on somebody's behalf. It was something related to the doll. This is where it gets all weird, but it's like I knew that I had this all memorized, because like when I had first woke up and I was still kind of like half asleep. I was like repeating it all to myself because I was like, you gotta write this down. This is such a great story. And then Dogman said something to me and I just lost it all. But the last thing I remember is that I was in the river of the San Antonio River Walk and I was like doing my makeup and I had done like this totally like really just like totally caked on, very thick, like theatrical, like blue eyeshadow. So it was like half of my makeup was done and half of it was not done. And this is the really gross part, okay? Is that like I was supposed to use this magic makeup, which was made out of freaking doodle bugs. Do you guys know what doodle bugs are? Like I know they're called roly-polies or pill bugs, but they're like the little black bugs and if you touch them, they'll like roll into a little ball. They're like, don't touch me, please. I had to like make my makeup out of like smashing the roly-poly bugs all over my face. But they didn't look like bugs, okay? It's like I was putting on foundation. It was like beautiful foundation made of smashing bugs into my face. What does that mean? What does that mean? Science side of YouTube, help me out. What does smashing bugs on your face in a dream mean? Does that mean something? I don't know. Sippy, sippy. That was a totally bizarre dream. I feel like it was a really good dream at the time though. But now that I'm saying it, it just sounds totally bizarre. And then I had another dream today and my friend Sydney and my friend Kat, they were both in it. And if you guys have watched my videos from last year where I talk about the Peach Gang, I did a couple videos with them. We did the Pringles taste test challenge, but like we were in this old like 80s arcade trying to win plastic fake flip phone cell phones. They were like these silver flip phone cell phones. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. This is so random and probably so freaking boring. But we ended up like taking these fake cell phones instead of like playing to win them. We just kind of stole them, which is not a good, I don't know, not a good moral. So we ended up like stealing these stupid plastic cell phones, but they turned out to be real. And I don't know, at the end of the dream, it was like William Shatner. Like, you know, like William Shatner. He like swooped down in a plane and he was like, education is important. Like, just what's going on in my mind? I don't know. I don't know. I'm basically like right in the middle of a huge two-part swatching lipstick video for you guys today. I had to give my lips a break because I'm just like lipstick and wiping 36 times over. And my lips are just totally, nope, they still look gross. I don't know what's wrong. I keep putting like moisturizing lip products on. I guess I just like wipe my mouth too much. My lips are always just crusty and dry looking. And bless you guys' heart because y'all are always recommending and commenting products for me to try. But nevertheless, my lips still just remain dry. It's probably because I consume way too much caffeine every single day. And I think caffeine actually really dehydrates your body. I should probably drink more water, honestly. Oh my gosh, I can tell I'm out of minutes. My camera says I have 0 minutes left to record. Okay, I got some more minutes. I feel like I just have all this kind of like, oh, like cleanup work that I have to do. I feel like I need to go through all of my camera stuff and like clean off all my memory cards so I have more space to record. I feel like I need to clean up and organize all my makeup. I just feel like everything around me is just like a mess because like all the holiday rush, I'm just like throwing stuff everywhere so I can just do like maximum amount of stuff. Here we are. I'm just ranting and raving about January again. Also, thank you guys in my last unboxing video for all of your comments and your suggestions about different kinds of things that I can film. I really need your assistance right now because there's so many things that I want to try, even for like, does this thing really work and First Impression Friday, but I'm just like not having very much luck finding the products right now, like Roto Clipper. That's an as seen on TV thing that you guys have been requesting a lot. I cannot find that device anywhere. And the other thing that's makeup that I've been requested so many times to try is that crazy, unique Photoshop foundation that's like viral videos everywhere, but absolutely everywhere where I've tried to find that foundation, it's totally out of stock. So I'm gonna keep looking and maybe I can do it. It's just like unbelievable the results that I've seen people get from that makeup. But I am a little bit weary because I did hear like so many like negative and harmful crazy things were happening to people from that 3D mascara, which I actually did a Does This Thing Really Work on quite a while ago. I don't know, the other thing that I'm always tempted to start doing in January, February, and March is like another like Wreck-It Wednesday type of thing, but I just know that I'm not gonna finish it. I know that I'm not gonna finish it, okay? I have like the follow through of like a piece of spaghetti, okay? It's just like, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do stuff, and I have like the best intentions to honestly do stuff, but then it's just like, I don't know, I get distracted, I get caught up with other things, and then kind of when spring comes, it's like there's much more like content and videos to be doing, or I just end up getting like more requests for other things, and so I start phasing like the Wreck-It journal out, and so I don't know, I'm so tempted to like do it again, but I don't want everybody to hate me because I just know that I'm not gonna finish it. But I did get one. I've actually had this a long time, but I found it the other day, and this one looks so freaking good. It's called the Anti-Journal, Create Outrageously. And I actually think that the authors sent this to me, or maybe a Swamp family member sent it to me. I don't know. I didn't get any explanatory paper along with the book. I just got the book, so I'm not sure if this was like from the publisher. But this one, it's similar to Wreck-It Journal, but I don't know, some of these prompts look like a little bit like more interactive, I guess you could say, maybe? I don't know. I'm always so tempted to start them, but I don't want to disappoint anybody, and Lord knows I'm not gonna finish it, okay? I'm not gonna finish it. There are just gonna be some pages that I'm not gonna know what to do with, and then I'm just gonna be like, oh, I don't know. And I feel like if I'm like forcing myself to do it, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, but the temptation is strong, and I do love making those types of videos. I just don't have any follow through. I feel like that's kind of like my, what could we call that? That's kind of like my worst trait, or one of my worst traits, I guess you could say, is that I always like start out with like these super grand ideas, but then I kind of like lose momentum, and then I just abandon the projects on the side of the road and run very, very far away from them. Ooh, while I'm sitting here, I can apply my face cream. Let's do that together. I'm so addicted to this stuff. It feels so good, and my skin is just so dry lately. It's disgusting. But this is that Belief cream, which was in my top 15 favorites of 2015. And I think I talked about it in a haul or something else. I probably at least talked about this twice already. But it is so delightful when the weather outside is frightful. I feel like I just sang a song backwards. Did I? I hope all you guys are doing well so far. Like I said, I know that this is like one of the most challenging seasons in my mind, just because like you feel like you're not going to get any holidays or any reprieve from school or work or stuff like that. But just hang in there, because you're not alone. I feel like most of us are feeling that way right now, so don't let it get the best of you, and don't just like feel like isolated and alone. Oh my gosh, I've got a tiny hair on my face. Help me. Where's the tiny hair? Ew, I just put that in my mouth. Ew, good for moisturization, bad for taste buds. Don't let yourself feel too isolated or alone or trapped by the season or the way you're feeling right now, because better times are coming, and spring is coming, and there are more awesome and fun things to look forward to in the future. And if you're like me, it's kind of like you fall into a slump, and then you start kind of like guilt tripping yourself over it, and you start kind of like putting yourself down. Like, I've been like really upset with myself lately because I love making videos, and I love just like posting or doing things or looking at stuff, or like I said, you know, like going outside and walking, and I really have no excuses because Dogman and I have a treadmill too, so I should at least be walking on that treadmill. And I've just kind of been beating myself up about it lately, like over the last week or so, and I feel like that's not really good for my mental health, because instead of just kind of like dealing with it and rolling with it, like I'm kind of like, you're so lazy, you're not accomplishing anything. So just avoid the temptation to do that and just kind of like take a step back. It's okay if you need to take a couple mental health days and like just kind of do what you have to do. Like if you have to go to work or you have to go to school or you have to like, you know, finish a project or do something, like it's okay to just do what you have to do and then just kind of like relax or take some personal time. Things will get better and things will get cheerier and things will get nicer. So just hang in there. I will hang in there with you and you hang in there with me and everything will be fantastic. Even the coffee is not working today. It's like I always want to like be energetic, but some days I'm just not feeling it. Some days I'm just like, ugh. Everybody, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling. I hope you guys are not struggling with all this kind of like seasonal depression kind of grossness. Let's please just keep that wonderful swamp family feeling alive. If you see somebody commenting in the comments section and they need help or they need somebody to talk to, or you see somebody is feeling sad, let's all try and take a couple seconds to leave them a really nice comment down below. Let's write back to them and see if we can help make people feel better, because that is what the Swamp Family is all about. Even if you don't see it on YouTube, if you see it on Instagram or you see it on Twitter or if you see it somewhere, just see if you can take like 2 minutes out of your day and maybe just write somebody a nice comment. It doesn't have to be like super long or super in-depth, but just say, hey, hang in there and we're watching out for you and things like that. Everybody just weigh in your opinions if we should try and do a little bit of a Wreck It Wednesday type series, keeping in mind that I probably won't finish it. Now that I say 500 times that I probably won't finish it, I just might finish it. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and like pre-film some and then release them as if they're live. I don't know. I'm thinking of all kinds of zany stuff in my head. Share your weird dreams with me down below. Share anything with me down below. Just tell me something. As usual, thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!